Hello everyone! In this video we'll be playing chess and I will try to do my best to reach my goal, which is rating 2000 in rapid games. So let's jump right into it, and also I need to say that I will be commentating on the games and trying to explain what is going on uh, behind the board, on the board, and actually trying to figure out this myself. So let's begin with a new game, 10 minutes for each player. This will be our rapid game. I'll be playing as a black. E4, C5, Sicilian defense, E6, C takes D4, Knight takes D4, and we have the camp variation. And this is basically what I play in Sicilian. So black here kind of gives more space to white pieces, but at the same time we'll be building a system which is called a hedgehog, and with this system black has kind of good defense against white initiative, and white is the one that needs to prove that he has basically an advantage as white pieces. And if he doesn't, or he does some positional mistake, in that case black needs to punish him. So our opponent is currently thinking. It's been 1 minute, and okay, f4 was played. So move like e5 is looks kind of threatening now, so we need to prevent it. D6. We want to keep our knight here. And the idea now is, okay, bishop e2. We can play bishop e7, castle, knight b d7, and then we need to see. We have two options to make a breakthrough, either with d5 at some point, not now, or we can play d5. This is our main plan. After we develop the pieces, okay, so let's castle. Okay, f5 played. So white is attacking our king side. Um, let's see what we can do here. So at this moment, there are no actual threats here, but would we allow to take white to take here? I don't think so. Yeah, I want to play knight bd7, but now I can't because e6 is threatened. At the same time, this diagonal is weak for white. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I think I'll play knight c6 instead, in order for my bishop to keep defending this pawn on e6. I don't want to play knight bd7. I'll play knight e6, challenge this strong knight, and also develop a piece. So at this time, in this situation, we kind of finished the development. Our king is safe, even though we need to keep an eye on white's attacking options. And our piece is kind of developed. Of course, white has very nice control of the center, but it doesn't give him a big advantage. So f takes, and now we opened this file for our rook. Also, please note that this diagonal is kind of open for white. And in case of moves, for example, bishop d2 wouldn't be that nice in this position because I can play queen b6, exposing the this weak diagonal, and at the same time hitting b2 pawn. So white needs to think how he will develop these pieces. Okay, so he puts additional pressure on e6 pawn, and this is kind of weak e6 pawn, but we can play move e5 at certain point. Yeah, so protecting the pawn by moving the knight here, I don't like this idea. It's too passive. But we can actually remove, yeah, we can remove this knight. So there's no more pressure on e6 pawn. It's defended by our bishop. And also, I think white has a lost piece here because he cannot recapture my knight. This bishop is hanging. Okay, I didn't even notice that at first. But yeah, now his queen cannot recapture the knight because she's supposed to guard this bishop. I wonder what White's plan here. And by looking at the time he takes now to think, it looks like he didn't expect this move to happen. But yeah, I think queen takes d4 and then knight takes g4, followed by at some point maybe I can exchange queens with move like c5, and then once the queen's off the board, White's chances for counterplay are very, very low. So yeah, let's see how White will play in this position. So we just finished the first stage of development. We entering the middle game, and we have already radical position achieved here. Okay, so White is still thinking, and okay, so he took with the queen, and here we can take with the knight. Let's check for any tactical threats. No, I don't see anything. Knight takes g4, and we up a piece. So rook takes. I think I'll take with the bishop. If I take with the king, after moves like d2, rook f1 would be check for my king, and I don't want to expose my king. So I just quietly move the bishop backwards. And with this move, he of course prevents the exchange, but we can still pressure him. Maybe even drastical move such as d5. Let's see, d5. If he takes with anything, we take the b4 pawn with the bishop, and there's not also queen exchange here, but a fork with the bishop. So for example, we play d5, he takes d5. Okay, we cannot take with the bishop because it's guarded. Okay, so we don't need to do any drastic decisions here because we're up a piece. We just need to play quietly, more slowly. I think I'll play just a quiet move like b6, preparing to put my bishop on b7, which is a very good, strong diagonal. And then I can put my rook on c8, pressure this weak pawn that doesn't have any protection from her brothers. And let's see how white will play this. But we can come back after the game to this position at the move 15 and see if d5 was actually a good move. We can check it with the ancient later on and figure it out. So white is thinking, and it's not easy for white. What to do here? Um, okay, this move is not good because it allows us to do a simple tactic of a fork after playing um, pawn to e5. We're forking bishop. Okay, so he has an escape, but at the same time, okay. So okay, I got it. I got it. He got me. He got me. He threatens to take the rook here while checking, and let's see. Let's see. Move the king or play queen queen f7. No, queen f7 I don't like. I'll just move my king, but at the same time, no, it's bad. It's very bad. Let's see, check. And take here. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking queen f7. Now, when he takes the rook, I take the bishop, and I have a threat here to take on h2, followed by queen h1 check, picking up his rook. This is if he decides to take here. But then knight is falling. Let's do the calculation. Queen takes f4 check. Queen takes c8. No check, sorry. Queen takes f4. Queen takes c8. Queen takes h2 check. King f1. Queen h1 check. King moves here. Queen takes g2 check. We can play just simply like this. No need to sacrifice bishop on c8. He can pick up these pawns, but his king is starting to become very exposed at the moment. Now, queen takes f4 followed by queen takes h2 is a serious threat that he needs to consider. Oh wow! Okay, that was dumb from. I did such a dumb move. Now he's just up material, and we're losing. I lose. How did it come to this? Okay, let's pick up this pawn. Not the most instructional game. This is coming. Okay. If queen takes a6, I'm thinking about queen takes d5. So he has a rook, and we have one piece and a pawn, but I messed up 2 times. I did 2 terrible mistakes in terms of tactic, and I almost lost all my advantage here. At this moment, I don't really have a big advantage here. Okay, in between move. I think we can play queen b7, force into exchange. and saving our bishop at the same time. Now we up material a bit, but okay, we have rook sacrifice. Interesting. Um, okay. So he plans to take here. Wow, this guy is really good. I'm forced to take. Mm. Now the question is, how do we retake? Um, Knight is hanging. Don't like it. Maybe. Okay, let's play king here. Now I'm thinking. This is threatening. Queen c7. Let's give a check. Let's give a check. We will check queen e3, and in case he decides to give a check here and pick up this piece, then we have mate, back rank mate. So if queen gives the check, king moves here, for example, queen takes, queen c1 check, and then queen needs to protect. We pick up the queen. Where should I go? Let's go like this. Maybe I can find the protection here behind my own pawns. Maybe. Oh no. There's a still mate threat in case he forgets. Okay. That's a check. If we go here, we get queen a5. He's very strong. All of a sudden, he's very strong. Okay, let's go here. He sees a lot of stuff. Try to pick up these pawns if I can. Yeah, I guess I'm forced to exchange here. I don't think I can stop these pawns. They're too strong. Yeah, it's kind of game over, I think. Yeah. All right, that was a great game. Let's go for another one. New game. I play as a black. Let's go with Sicilian again. Jalapeno variation with c3. I play d5 because there's no knight on c3 to scare off my queen. Knight f6. d6. Just continue to develop normally. Let's go back. By the way, guys, let me know if you hear me well, you can see me well. There are no issues with the connection. Thank you. Thank you, bro. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. So, we castled here, and now we need to figure out our game because these pieces are kind of stuck. Let's go for isolated pawn variation. So this is currently isolated pawn. It's deadly and weak at the same time. Ah, really? You were my last opponent? Yeah, you play very strong, man. Very good tactical vision. All right, let's go with a6. Maybe something like this. Okay. Bishop d6. Not sure if it was a good move, moving the piece twice in the opening. Yeah, so basically what we're trying to do here is to find a good way to develop our pieces. And wait, so you were like listening to the stream at the same time? You were listening to my stream while playing against me at the same time? So oh, that's not good. That's not good because then anybody can. Wow, what do you do in this situation? I mean, anybody can enter the chat. Wow, I don't know. That's interesting. I really think like okay, let's take and rook e8. Now the question is what to do. Like if he goes back with the knight, it doesn't look like a good move, but I don't see any alternatives. King f1 is just he won't be able to castle afterwards. So after knight b d7, for example, I'm kind of finishing the development. This bishop to me looks very nice here behind the pawn. He blocks the pawn, protects this pawn, and looks on the king side in case of a castle. Maybe he will be a piece for an attack. So that's interesting. Um, but at this moment, something needs to be decided here. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. So, of course, I cannot take because the queen is pinned. And if I take with the rook, he takes with the queen. But what options do we have? Rook takes, queen to turn. You know, guys, I can just play quietly. I think so. Knight to b d7, and now after all the exchanges, suddenly my queen is protected. So yeah, queen a5 check was an interesting move, but then after knight bd f to d2, I didn't see continuation. Okay, now we actually can take here. And after knight bd7, as I mentioned before, the queen is protected now. So after all the exchange will be 2 pieces for a rook, which is not bad at all. Okay, so we're currently up material. Queens are off the game. Now we just need to exchange more pieces, in my opinion. Or at some point prepare like b5, maybe. We need to keep an eye on this knight so he won't harass this bishop. Okay, how about I just go back and threatening this pawn. Knight to b6, putting additional pressure on the isolated pawn. That's the issue with the isolated pawn, that it doesn't have any bodies to protect, so it must be protected with the pieces. And he currently sacrificed. Is he? Yeah, I don't see any threat. Like after knight takes, I have knight 7 from here to f6. Okay, there goes the isolated pawn. Now also we can have a sneaky moves like bishop h2 in case he doesn't protect the rooks. Okay, so he puts more pressure here. Now he actually threatens to take here. How dangerous it is. What about... I don't see any danger. I mean, it's a nasty pin that I can't get easily rid of, but bishop c7. Yeah, he wants to put more pressure on me. Just a second. Um, so he wants to play here. Okay, I can prevent this like this. Can we make... How do we get rid of the spin? I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's play... Yeah, let's bring our king to put extra protection on the rook. And then we can easily get out from the pin. No, why did I play b5? I should be playing queen a. Probably I just looked at this idea. Oh, that's wrong. Maybe like this. But it doesn't... It's not that important, I think. At this position... Yeah, bringing the king here. Yeah, let's bring the king here. Okay. Can continue just promoting this pawn. And yeah. Yeah, I think so. Just putting more and more pressure. The pawn is almost there, guys. Okay, we have check. But at this point, we don't need to protect the rook. King can move to f8. Because the rook cannot come back to put pressure. The square is already protected by pawn. So two strategies to win in this kind of position, when we have a bit of advantage, it's either exchange pieces or promote extra pawn that you have. And we're going for the option number 2. I think bishop b6 is a good move here, preventing the knight from entering this square, which is very important. And also you can see a lot of tactics are starting to appear now. White should be careful with knight e3, moves like this one. We should have something here, guys, to win. We should have something here. I mean, what about knight g4? Threatening here and at the same time, maybe, I don't know. Was this a good move at all? Oh, Leti Podschwede, how are you? Nice to see you. All right, let's see. Oh, this pawn looks delicious. I know I shouldn't, but I'm good. I'm getting better since my throat inflammation happened last week. Okay, with 45 seconds on the clock, guys, I'm not able to comment anymore. I need to win this. I think, yeah, let's just promote the queen. And afterwards, we can find a way to win here. Yeah. The position had so many interesting stuff going on. I just can't see it when there's like a time pressure. So mate in two. Yeah. Okay. One mistake, one blunder. Thank you. It was yeah. I'm still getting a hard time commentating and playing at the same time. But I think it will come with experience. So let's see. I'm curious about this game. I want to see where the game has changed. Mm. Yeah, Queen A5. Let's go. Let's go check first Queen A5. And it was in this position. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Queen A5 was winning. Good job. And the idea here, why I can't play knight? Because rook takes. Oh, and my queen is not there anymore. Nice, nice. You see, I told you, you're very good with the tactics. Um, yeah, queen a5 was a winning move. Instead, I played knight b7. Black is better, but that was -6. Now it's -3, so it's kind of big difference. Mm, that's interesting. But I want to see where when the tie of the game uh, started to become in Black's favor. So, is this theory? Is this like theory? Okay. So in this position, wait, why can't I play next move? Bishop e7, bishop, d5, d5, castle, bishop d3. Bishop e2. Okay, kind of equal. Yeah, it's a weird thingy. Like I always play t4, and now I think because I thought I had the back tactical advantage. This week I started playing e4, sorry, d4, and suddenly like I jumped 100 points in rating, like from 1700 something to 1800. And I was like, oh, wow, like it's a big difference. I never played d4 in my whole life, and I did a small test this week, and it was kind of successful. So I think I'll start playing d4 from now on. Um, that was interesting. It just shows example to everybody that you should try different openings and see what works for you. Because starting playing d4, wow, it changed my perspective.